Hi everyone, I'm Toby Tungle with AVNation Media coming to you live from InfoComm 2023 in wonderful, humid Orlando, Florida. I'm here with Mr. Jeremy Hall in the Absen booth. Jeremy, how are you today, sir?
Doing pretty fantastic, sweating already.
It's still early, day two. Looks like booth traffic has been really good for you guys. You've got some really fantastic products and all kinds of good stuff. So I hear, and I might be wrong on this, that you have a couple of new products you want to talk about today.
Yeah, absolutely. So the first thing that we're super excited about is our Acclaim series. It's been on the market for a very long time, but this year it's getting a really awesome refresh. So we're going to add some new features, match the visual specs up to some of our newer products using some new color calibration technologies. So they're going to be brighter, more contrast, but they're going to consume less power. So that's our new Acclaim series V3. The other really exciting thing that we've got is our clear Cobalt series. It's been on the market in 0.9 and 1.2, and Absen is very excited to announce the launch of the 0.7 right now.
0.7,
yeah,
wow.
First panels in the United States are right here in our booth today. So.
That's awesome.
And then finally, we're launching our new Icon series. We've removed our sound bar, we've made it a really slim, pretty package. So we're also really excited to announce the new Icon Slim series. It's going to be available in 3 different sizes, 110, 165, and 138 inch, and those are all in one package. So
oh wow.
Really cool product.
So for that slim line, is that something that you believe would be really good for corporate America, executive conference room, you know, bigger conference room type to be able to just throw it in? You guys have a great product line anyway, but is that a typical use case that you think that's positioned for?
Absolutely. The best part about that product is because it's a pre-configured solution, it can work into any enterprise business plan. It can be scaled, it can be modeled, and it can be recreated across the globe.
Well, and that ease of deployment, right? Especially Absolutely. If they like something and they want to roll it out to 10 different buildings or 10 different conference rooms, get in, get out, beautiful, super close pixel pitch, right? And just makes a really good perspective. So I'm going to nerd out for a hot minute.
Absolutely.
How bright are those?
Okay, so it kind of depends across the board, but our new Icon series is going to run 600 nits directly out of the box, which is an upgrade from our last series that started at 350.
Yeah, so you can almost get a suntan from it.
You could, yeah.
I love it. So switching gears a little bit, there's some new partnerships that you guys are working through with that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So the biggest one that we're announcing here at InfoComm is our next Novo partnership. And we're actually featuring one of their products in our booth here, which is going to be our transparent LED. So we have a 8mm transparent LED product. It's on glass. It looks amazing. It has 90% transparency. So next Novo is that partnership that we're really excited about.
So all the use cases are running through my brain right now. So I'm thinking advertising for vending machines and retail environments. I mean, I think you could have a lot of different scenarios there, right? I mean, how does that typically position for, well, I guess the first thing is from a size perspective. What is there size limitations on that?
Yeah, so everything's going to be custom there, so just let us know. I always tell people, just in general in LED, you only have really 2 major things that you have to worry about, budget and imagination. If you have a lack of either, we have plenty of product across the board, but budget and imagination is your only limitation.
So you're saying if I could think it, you could build it?
Absolutely.
I think that's fair.
In the LED world.
The transparent stuff has been kind of hot and cold over the last few years, right? And I actually got a chance to check it out. As things start to really get innovative around that, people can build content around it, right? I believe that's a lot of that creativity piece that you've got to understand. Anybody can throw a TV on the wall, LED on the wall, or a transparent LED piece. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to showcase that, right? And I feel like you guys do a really good job, regardless of the product, to show, hey, this is what we would do, this is what we've done, this is the recommendation, this is kind of the things that we're seeing other clients do. And I think it gets their brain moving, right, with marketing folks and IT folks. Well, typically IT folks aren't doing content, right? But understanding how to position their brand or do advertising, because it's a cool, sexy product, right?
Yeah,
but you have to know what to do with it.
Correct. Yeah, and looking at the products, the first question that we need to answer at Absen is return on investment. How quickly can we get that return on investment to our clients? So the versatility really matters in those aspects.
Yeah, I mean the versatility and just being able to be flexible, right? And work through all these different kind of scenarios. So I'm sure people are wondering where we're sitting right now. These chairs are very comfortable after being on my feet for a day and a half. I'm assuming you just sit here all day, right?
Well, I mean, I'm cool with this interview going 4 hours because then I can sit here for a little bit
I don't know
longer.
if anybody would listen to us for 4 hours, but I mean, we could try it. We might run out of battery at that point. I don't know. You got to plug the extension cord in?
Yeah, probably.
But you know, in all seriousness, this is your virtual production setup, right?
Absolutely.
There's a boom behind us that's got a camera that's weirdly tracking us, as well as our cameras here. There's an LED board up there that's actually showing us as a confidence monitor. We've got some cool. This is the LED product behind us. This isn't a green screen.
Correct.
You know, what was the thought process of actually setting something like this up for InfoComm?
So virtual production is something that Absen is very, very big in. As a matter of fact, the product that's behind us is our PR series, our Pixel Reality series. It was built just for virtual productions and these type of applications. Has phenomenal visual specs, but it was built for that purpose. It's been camera tested, and it has ranked the highest in most third-party exams of these particular products. So that's the original basis, but we're also featuring things like our amazing PL ceiling above us, which is something that we've not really done in the past. So really setting the entire environment, but it's a massive growing segment for LED, and we're happy to be on the forefront of that technology.
And it's kind of interesting as things start to evolve with this, right? It used to be drop the green screen from the ceiling down and then create that environment in post, right? And here, you can change it on the fly. You don't have to wait. You can see how it looks. You can see how the environment feels. And then you can look in the camera and go, I'm going to move this, I'm going to shift this, I'm going to change the color balance, whatever you want to do in real time. And it gives you so much more flexibility. The ceiling piece is pretty cool. Hopefully you get some P-roll of that. But actually having that immersive experience that you're in a space. You know, I don't know if it was on your guys' social channels or your website, but I saw one of the case studies that you did with a college that was teaching video production.
Yes.
And I believe it was the same product, and they were tracking the cameras and doing different things from that perspective and changing scenes out and shooting. Movies is probably not the right terminology for it, but they were shooting a video production and never changing the room, right? It was a large room, the LED board was behind, the LED was on the ceiling, and they just kept rolling through it. It was really, really amazing.
It's awesome. And we're really excited about that project because Absen doesn't just, we're not just a company that makes product. We're innovators, and more important than that, we're educators. So we were really happy to partner with that university on that particular project to teach the next generation how film's going to be done. Hard scenic's going away. It's getting replaced with the LED walls that you see right behind us.
Yeah, I mean, and the 3D capability of it, I mean, this is real, right? But well, maybe it is, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, availability of all this stuff, shipping now, shipping soon?
Shipping now on most of those products.
Okay.
Our Acclaim V3 is probably going to be Q3 of this year.
Okay.
Icon Slim, if you got a big enough truck and a big enough check, we'll get it to you today.
I love how you think like that. That's perfect. All right, Jeremy, well, thank you very much for your time today. This has been fantastic.
Absolutely.
Thank you for allowing me to sit down for once, too. I hope you continue to have a fantastic show. The booth is packed behind us. And again, you know, enjoy the rest of day 2 and all of day 3.
Thank you. We appreciate the partnership with AVNation.
Perfect. I'm Toby Tungle with AVNation Media. If you want to know more what we're doing on the show floor, go to avnation.tv.